Good morning. Hope it wasn't too loud. Good morning. Hope you all have taken a look at the poll and answered the poll this morning. I hope you all can see me. I hope it's not a lag in the service today. So I'm actually on a Wi-Fi network. Good morning. Good morning. So real quick, just to give you all a recap. Um, who is that? Deidre? Good morning. I'm doing wonderful. And yourself? I am doing wonderful. I hope you are. I hope that you are. And I hope my title um, lines up with what I'm going to talk about this morning. Um, I'm going to stand up. I'm not going to sit down. Um, as you all know, I'm here in Williamstown at the Theater Festival. And last night was the last night of my showing. Last night was the final showing of my son's play called Spirit of the People. And I left with more than just the pride in his talent. I left with a reminder um, that when we set aside our ego, our pride, and even our pain, and we choose humility and unity, we all can be a part of something bigger than us. That's where the real magic happens. And why I say that is because in the onset of writing his play, on the onset of him, when we got here, he hadn't finished his play. And, having, I don't know how many cast members in there, they had a couple of challenges. And I had the privilege of actually showing up on set and watching them to see how people can just set aside their ego, their pride, even if they don't see the full vision, but trust the process, even when it's scary, even when they don't understand it. Trust the process. And when I tell you, it was such a beautiful experience to see these actors and actresses bring together um, his play last night, and I I just feel really good about that. Um, the power of coming together. When you come together, you can create some amazing things. And not even as far as what I'm talking about, as far as my son writing a play, but even in your situation, even in the things that you may go through or be a part of, you may not be the creator of whatever it is that you're a part of, but just showing up and being there. That speaks volumes, and you can actually heal through helping someone else, because oftentimes we're sometimes the breakthrough that you've been waiting for, it happens when you're clapping for someone else. Come on, somebody. Because see, you can find yourself in situations and saying, listen, I didn't get the support that I needed when I was going through whatever it was I was going through, or I didn't have the support when I was growing up, but I am here to be the support for this person in their situation. And that, my dear, shows growth and healing on your part. You can heal by holding someone else's dream. You realize that, again, you didn't get that kind of support growing up, but you definitely can give it. You can remember who you are and whose you are. You don't get intimidated by somebody else's gift, by somebody else's creativity. Mm-mm. You set that ego, you set your pride aside, set your ego aside. This is what I wrote down. I wrote down, being a part of someone else's vision reminds you that you are still valuable, you're still needed, even when you're not the visionary. I'm going to say that again. Your role in somebody else's vision, it helps you to remember that being a part of somebody else's vision, it reminds you that you are still valuable, you are still needed, even when you're not the visionary. That can resonate with you in so many different ways. So many different ways. God uses it to restore you. Supporting others can show you that um, through your stormy mistakes, through your survival, all of it wasn't wasted. It prepared you to uplift somebody else. That's what I got out of the final show last night here in Williamstown Festival. Um, because again, when you have so many different people on different levels in their career, listen, pride can set in. Pride can set in, and especially if they don't see the full vision. And again, just to see all these actors and actresses, and Amber Heard, she had the starring role in my son's play. Um, it was just beautiful. It was beautiful. She's a beautiful person. And Amber, if you ever watch this video, I just want to say thank you. I appreciate you. To Alto, to James, to Bluebeard, everybody that was in the play. I don't want to start calling everybody's name because I don't want to miss anybody. But again, it just shows that again, when you come together, no matter what your race or nationality is or what you believe, but when you come together as one, how you can bring something so beautiful that was written on paper to life. It was beautiful. You all should have been here. So I just wanted to share that with you guys this morning. Listen, you don't have to be in come to a festival to be in a play, whatever. If you go to church, if you're in a musical, whatever you're in, lay your pride aside. It ain't always about you, sugar. Hello, somebody. Yeah, that's for you. It ain't always about you. Be okay with standing in the back. Be okay with being an uplifter of someone else's dreams. Be okay with standing in the background, clapping for somebody else because it ain't always about you. Your presence means more than you actually speaking or saying anything. Just show up, be there. Even if nobody showed up for you, you show up for them. And I get it. I get it. Because I'm going to be very transparent. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I just want to speak to everyone if I haven't spoke to you. I'm going to be very transparent. When I felt like people never showed up for me, I felt some type of way. I felt some type of way. And at some point in time, I was like, they didn't show up for me, so why should I show up for them? But that's the wrong attitude to have. So guess what? Wherever I'm needed, I show up. I do what needs to be done. Check my attitude, check my ego at the door. Because that shows growth. That shows growth. Have you all did the poll this morning? Have you all did the poll this morning? Yeah. No, always remember, it ain't always about you. Be okay with, again, be okay with cheering somebody else on. You know how you can check your ego? By listening. Sometimes you don't have to always be speaking. Sometimes they just need an ear. Listen instead of talking. Clap instead of critiquing. Praying for them instead of promoting. Huh? Come on, somebody. Good morning. Good morning. Glad you're here. Good morning. It's all about being present in someone else's joy without making it about you. A lot of times people always want to turn things around and to make it about them. Isn't that a narcissist? Is that what we call a narcissist? Hello, somebody. You don't have to be the center of attention. Okay, let me see what this poll says here. So the poll was, what is hard for you to lay aside? 12% says ego. Maybe if I put my glasses on. 12% says ego. 44% says, okay, well, now it's 33% says pride. 17% says control. Okay, 33% says pain. Let me speak to that. When you still holding on to pain, right? You're still holding on to pain. What whoever it was that caused that pain, they still got control. They still got control. And I know firsthand what it's like to let go of the hurt, let go of the things that put you in that situation. Brendan Wing says, a narcissist is a condition, but some people don't have an inner dialogue. Hi, the Sheik. Good morning. Johnny, good morning. We cooked last night after we left the show. We had like an we went to an after party, then we had an after party at the house last night. We cooked out at 2 o'clock this morning. Listen, I got to be back over there in about an hour. Um, but yeah, getting back to what I was saying. Um, Pride. Whoo. I'm gonna tell you what this lady told me years ago. Pride to make you go hungry. Set your pride aside. Check it at the door. Check it at the door. I don't care what situation you find yourself in. How do you set your pride aside? By not needing to be the center of attention. Set your pride aside. It's okay to be in the back, to play the background role. Set your pride aside. It's okay to be a quiet supporter. It's okay to be a holder and not a spotlight taker. That's setting your pride aside. Setting your pride aside. Letting someone else shine without comparison or envy. Come on. Let somebody else shine. Okay. But listen, guys, this has been a wonderful experience for me. It's been wonderful sharing different places here in the Williamstown area, and taking you guys along with me. I hope that I have inspired and motivated you guys in more ways than one. Um, Again, just think about it. Just think about how you can show up for somebody else, how you can be the quiet supporter, even if nobody supported you, even if nobody has stood in for you. You do it for yourself, you do it for your growth. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate you guys. What else did I write down here? If you're just tuning in, let me say this again. Sometimes the breakthrough you've been waiting for happens while you're clapping for someone else's success, for someone else's blessing. And I know sometimes it's hard and you sitting here waiting and been on the back burner for a long time. But you got to be happy for other people. Because one thing for certain, two things for sure, when it's your time, it's your time. But while you waiting for your time to come, be happy for somebody else. I know I shared in one of my testimony videos how I don't think I went into depth when I got my house, but everybody else was getting their house. Everybody else was getting a house, and I'm telling you, being young and seeing everybody else getting new houses. But listen, I wasn't envious of them. I congratulated them. I was just as happy for them because I knew mine was coming. Mine was coming. If you all haven't watched that video, go check out. I posted 3 testimonial videos. You all go check those out. Um, I'm sure it'll bless you in some way. Oh, good morning, Dan Dizzle. Good morning. Good morning. Um, so that's my time this morning. Just wanted to jump on here real quick. Thank you for the hearts. Just share with you guys my experience last night and my takeaway. If anybody has ever been in the industry, you know what it's like. Not even being in the acting industry, but being working with people. Um, being in supervision, having people working under you. Hello, Niles. You know what it's like to, even if you're an entrepreneur, working with the public, working with different personalities, trying to get people to see your vision. Whew, you know what it's like. But when everybody comes together on one accord and takes something that's just simply on paper and bringing it to life, it's such a beautiful thing. Now, listen, let today be your day that you clap for somebody else. I know 33% of y'all said your pride and your hurt, set it aside. And nothing is going to, a pain ain't going to heal. Listen, I'm sorry, a wound is not going to heal if you keep picking at the scab. Let that scab do its job and stop pulling that band-aid back. Okay, so what, they hurt you? So what, you've been hurt? So what? We all been hurt. Let it go. How long you going to dwell in it? Or when you going to let it heal? Set that pride aside. It ain't about you. And it's okay for it not to be about you. Christian, good morning. Good morning, Niles. Niles. I think I pronounced your name correct. But I thank you guys for showing up this morning. Again, take that with you. I may go by the river today. I may go by and shoot some videos there, because listen, it's like, let me see what the temperature is. It's 62 degrees here. It was 56 when I left the house this morning. So yeah, we won't be getting in the water, but it's supposed to get up to 74 today. I may get in the pool. I don't know. But thank you guys. I appreciate you. Continue to support. I appreciate your support. And go check out those other videos, those testimony videos. I have I have 3 so far. Watch them all the way through. Even let the commercials play. Thank you, Asia. Dope. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Love you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day.